Hello and welcome everyone. Danny Garola here with Stampin' the Pink Barn, coming to you from a kind of cloudy and much cooler Tucson, Arizona. I think we were up in the 90s earlier, but then when I just checked, I think it said we were down to, 83 degrees now. I'll take it. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure we are all up and going. Perfect. Hello, Frida. It looks like we are live and rolling, and I'll take it. So I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. We have had well, my weekend was kind of busy only because the fact that I was alone this weekend. It was just me and my daughter. We were kind of rolling together. Hello, Becky. My husband and my son went over to Anaheim, California. They drove over there on, when they leave? I think they left Friday morning and drove over there. It was my husband's uncle's 80th birthday. So he went over there and he got to see a lot of his family and his cousins, and his brother flew down from Oregon to visit them. They had a big birthday party and it was actually 80s themed. So it was so cute to see all the people dressed up. They FaceTimed me. They did it in a park there in town, and he FaceTimed me as the party was going so I could say hi to all the family members. And it was just so cute to see. A couple of them were dressed up in their little 80s theme outfits, and they had 80s music going. It was really cute that they had done that. Hello, Peggy. Thank you for sharing. And so they had a wonderful time. They stayed at the park, and the weather over there, it was like only in the 70s. And like, because when they FaceTimed me, a couple of them were wearing sweaters and stuff, and I'm like, what in the world? And here over the weekend, it was almost 100 degrees. So when I see them wearing sweaters and here I am sweating to death, I was like, what in the heck is happening? How did I get, stuck with the heat? And they got this beautiful, which I'm glad they did, because being out in the park like that, it would be horrible if it was weather like we had here. So now I'm getting the cooler weather over here, so that's kind of cool. They flew home yesterday, or no, flew home. They drove home yesterday. I picked them up at the airport because that's where they rented the car at. So I picked them up at the airport last night about 9:30 at night. So they drove straight over and straight back. It was a little bit over an 8-hour drive for them from here to there. But they said traffic was really nice. Even when they got over towards like LA, it wasn't even that bad there. The only time they really ran into the traffic issue was when they were heading back, and they were right outside of Casa Grande. There's I always call it Pistachio Peak. But it's called Picaccio Peak or something like that is the name of the mountain out there. But I guess there was a car accident or something that happened there that kind of delayed them. So it took them a little bit to get past there. But other than that, they had a really, really wonderful time. And I was quite surprised that was the first time my son as an adult has met all the cousins and everything, and he had a wonderful time. Normally he gets really bad anxiety, but he did so well and has just been, all day today just telling me about who they got to see and how they were talking about this and that, and and they were all talking about when he was little, and so he really had a great time. It was cool. Then this morning, my son drives down and he gets the mail from the postal guy, and when he comes back, he brings all the mail over to my mom. Well, my dad was telling my son that I guess last night one of the hoses on my mom's fish tank came loose from her air pump, and water went everywhere. And I guess it went all the way into the other bedroom and into my dad's office and all sorts of stuff. Because I asked her, I go, well, how did you know that it was leaking? Because it was late, it was dark. She wouldn't have seen it. But she said, she goes, I heard this like noise. And she said, I can't explain it. It was just a noise. And she said, I thought maybe like the TV was on or something out there, but it was late. And she said, and I had known that I just filled the fish tank up. She said, so when I walked by the fish tank was about this low in water. And so she's got a big 55-gallon tank. So for it to lose that much water, that's a lot for that tank. And she said she saw, because she's got one of those garden tower things sitting on her counter. So when she walked by, she could see the light reflect off the water on the floor. And she knew that something went wrong. So she said yesterday when she cleaned out the filter, she thinks that she didn't push it all the way back in, and that's where the water came out of the hose. And yeah. And so she was up pretty late last night into this morning cleaning up gallons of water through her house. So that's always eventful, right? Oh, not so much. So anyways, that has been kind of our weekend. Hopefully you guys are not dealing with the crazy storms that I have been hearing about it back east. I do know that they've been talking about like the hailstorms, the tornadoes that have been going through like Ohio and Iowa and even Texas. I heard that Houston, Texas got hit with a tornado, and so it's just been wild for everybody. But us, we have not had to deal with any of that. I did hear though that we had an earthquake pretty local or close by. I'm not sure exactly where for certain it was that they had said that we had an earthquake here, but I didn't feel it. And being from Southern California, I'm pretty, like, I wouldn't say that I'm seasoned on earthquakes because we didn't have them up in Oregon, but I've been through them. I know what they feel like, and I don't think that I felt an earthquake. So that was the only thing that happened kind of locally around here. Other than that, we've just been quite warm, but nothing to write home about. Like, it's not crazy, like all the tornadoes. Like, that really freaks me out. And then I was actually watching a video today, or no, I wasn't. I was watching it on news. The big hailstorms that they have back east. And those, they're like the size of tennis balls coming out of the sky. I was like, what in the world is this? Like, is that, oh my gosh, cracking windshields with people driving on the road. People were having to like hide under the bays of gas stations, you know, the big tall bays. They were parking underneath there to keep their cars safe. I just thought, what in the world? I could not even fathom. Nope, not my cup of tea. Hello, Debbie. So I think we're going to go ahead and get started. That is about all I need to discuss. Oh, when I get you guys flipped around, there is some exciting news happening tomorrow. I know I'm definitely placing an order through Stampin' Up because we have free shipping tomorrow on all orders over $75. And not only are you going to get free shipping when you order with me, you're also going to get this week's card packet, which this week, as most of you seen, I have my graphic thrown up and I am going to be featuring Beach Day stamp set and the dies. So if you have that set, because it was in our previous catalog, then I have some great cards to share with you, and you would be getting a card pack in the mail from me as well. All right, so hold tight. I'm going to get you guys flipped around. Hello, Denise. Okay, hold tight. Don't get sick. Close your eyes. We don't want any stomach issues or nausea while we're stamping, because that's just no fun. So as you can see from my desk tag label up here, this is my current May host code. So in order to get that free card kit with me, you're going to go ahead and place an order of $35 or more. Or if you would like to take advantage of that free shipping tomorrow, you're going to place an order of $75 or more, you are going to use my host code as long as your order is not over $150. If your order is over $150, refrain from using my host code. You're gonna get some Stampin' rewards. I want you to have those. So you're still gonna get my card kit though, just to let you know that. So all day tomorrow, free shipping on orders over $75. This doesn't happen very often. Stampin' Up! Only does this every once in a blue moon. So it's a great time to take advantage. I have a event coming up that there is a stamp set that is available if we signed up for this event. So I'm going to be taking advantage tomorrow to order that kit that is that stamp bundle, I guess you would say. It's a sweet collection. That is going to be coming out in the holiday catalog that I'm going to go ahead and purchase tomorrow because, hey, we get free shipping, so why not? And then, of course, I can always, find something else to add to my order because that's just the way I roll. So, hello, Linda. That is happening all day tomorrow. Do not miss out on this. Again, it is a wonderful time to stock up on those supplies that you need. Mystery stamping. We did mystery stamping last Wednesday. You still have time to go ahead and get entered into the drawing for the mystery stamping. This is something that I do every month. And you can find out more about this over on my blog, which is stampinthepinkbarn.com. And there is on the right-hand column, there is a categories list. Hit the mystery stamping and you will be able to read all about this month's mystery stamping. Now, to participate in it and to enter into the drawing, you will need to become part of my Facebook group. It is a private group. It is called the Pink Barn Stampers. Just go over there. There's just a couple of questions to answer there, and I will go ahead and let you into the group. I have put the card that I made. I took a photo and put it on over there. There's also a replay of the video, all the things. And so you can find all the details over there and on my blog. Denise, what are you talking about? What is coming up in that next? Oh, I was saying that tomorrow, since tomorrow is free shipping, I am going to be ordering. I signed up for an event, Creativity Now. And so there is a new bundle or sweet collection. So I'm going to go ahead and utilize the free shipping tomorrow and go ahead and purchase that. Now that is only for us as demonstrators if you signed up for that event, that we can take advantage of that. But it is a set that is coming out in the mini catalog. So the cool thing about that is if you are a demonstrator and you have signed up for Creativity Now, that event, then you can purchase that. And then you will kind of have a head start, I guess you would say, on making some of your holiday cards for when that new catalog comes out. Okay, it is a great time to join my team and become a discount shopper. You are going to simply get all these wonderful things added to your starter kit if you start up by the end of May. So that is going to be through May 31st. And they are going to let you pick $125 of your choice out of any of our current catalogs, out of our online exclusives, any products of your choice, you get to add to your starter kit up to $125. You can't go over that. They're going to also add in all 4 of these new in color items for you. So you're gonna get 5 of the new in color stamp pads. You're gonna get that in color designer series paper. You're gonna get all 5 of those new in colors cardstock, and you're going to get your package of the new in color, the Stampin' Right markers. So that is awesome. That is an $82 value that they are adding onto your already amazing starter kit. Your starter kit is also going to come with a paper pumpkin. It's going to come with a package of your new catalogs that then you can share with your family and friends. You're also from then on, once you start placing your first order and then orders beyond, then you are going to start saving up to 25%. You're going to start out with a 25% or a 20% discount going off the bat. And then as you stay active as a discount shopper, that will increase to a 25% discount. So that is awesome on all your upcoming purchases from there. You can't go wrong with it. Even if you never ever place another order with yourself or with anybody else and you just want to get this starter kit, it is a great way to get your hands on some fabulous product that you've probably been looking at and you've just been holding off on, but then they're going to throw in these freebies and it's still only going to cost you $99. Wow, right? So if you do the math, which I'm not a mathematician, but you're going to pick $125 worth of product, plus you're going to get another $82 added onto that with this product here. Is just, you can't go wrong for $99. Let me just tell you. That's also going to come with free shipping as well. All of our starter kits are always with free shipping. Right now we have our Life is Sweet. This is our June paper pumpkin that is in our current rotation. I keep forgetting to print off the new one, but this is all about our new color, the peach pie. And so very, very cool. It says, celebrate the sweet things in life with textured artistic cards. Make 9 cards, each of 3 designs with 9 coordinating envelopes. It's going to come with some iridescent glimmer sentiments and pre-cut paper pieces, vellum accent, iridescent pearl, and linen thread. And then it says that, oh, I thought it said it was going to... it coordinated with another thing, but that was these two. But here is the current add-on for this quarters paper pumpkins. So this is really cool. I've seen a lot of fun things made with this. I actually just got my May paper pumpkin kit today. The best there is. I haven't opened it yet, but I can't wait to start making those Father's Day cards. I will be going live the last Thursday of the month. So that will be on May 30th. I will be going live to do my paper pumpkin alternatives here on, or actually, I'm not certain. I probably won't be here on Facebook. I will be live on YouTube. I did want to let you guys know tonight is going to be the last night that I am going to do the Facebook live. Next week, I will be switching over to the YouTube live. So to catch me live, you're going to have to log into your YouTube account. And that is where you will then start sharing my YouTube page. You're going to subscribe to my YouTube page. You're going to like and comment over there. Make sure that you write that you have shared it, because YouTube does not let me see the people's names who share or the people who have liked the video. So you will have to let me know that you've liked, shared, and comment when obviously I'll see that you've commented. But the Facebook is just really starting to become, I wouldn't say a hassle, but there's just challenges. And I have finally made the decision that I am just going to switch over and start doing my lives from YouTube. Life is a lot easier over there. Then I don't have to worry about downloading and uploading and then my video getting lost in here. So if you don't have a YouTube account, that's okay. You can still watch me over on YouTube. But I will tell you, in order to comment and do all that kind of stuff during my live, which it'll still be this normal time on Monday, it's just going to be on the YouTube platform. But in order to comment over there while I am live, you have to be subscribed or you have to be logged in to your YouTube account. Now, that being said, if you can't make it to the live, I will be adding the video to Facebook as long as they will still allow us to do that. Now, that being said, I don't know how long they're going to allow that because they have stopped the third-party video recording, because previously we were able to stream on Facebook Live with being live on YouTube as well, but they've kind of stopped those services. So anyways, enough of that. So let's go ahead and get into our giveaways for last week's video. So last week I created those 3 beautiful cards using the citrus blooms. Also, you can buy the full suite collection, which is called the Mediterranean Blooms Suite Collection. So let me get my little note here so I make sure I'm giving these away to the right people. So this first card here is, I did some masking of my white card base here. I used that new color, that peach pie, to add some color to my card base. Then I brought in just a hint of that Night of Navy. This card here is You're the Best Kind of Person is what I put in the inside, and it says just checking in. This is gonna go to Miss K Wire. So Kay, this is coming your way. You can share the YouTube link. Yes, I will definitely be doing that, Frida. So as soon as I go into Facebook, or as soon as I go into YouTube to create the video, I will then share the link directly to Facebook. So then when you know that I'm going live, you will actually just have to click that link and it'll take you right over to my live YouTube page. Again, you will have to be signed in to your YouTube account in order to comment during the live. Okay. So then the second card, I used the Night of Navy along with the Designer Series paper with the lemons. I just fussy cut this lemon branch here. Added a couple of strips of crushed curry on there and a pop of gold just to add a little bit of shimmer to this. I left the inside blank for whoever receives this card. You can go ahead and put your own sentiment in it, but I did put the word hello on the front. This is going to go to Miss Lisa Marcelino. Okay, I probably said that completely wrong, but it is Lisa Marcelino. This is going to be coming your way. So watch for your happy mail. And then the last card for sharing last week's video, this is going to go to Miss Becky White. I have also included a little package of the adhesive back cork rounds in this. So this says You're the Best Kind of Person. And this is using the big open little image that we have from those dies. And then I use the dies to actually cut the Designer Series paper with these little peaches or grapefruit, whatever kind of fruit that those may be. So yeah, this is going to be going to Becky for sharing my video. So thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and commenting. I truly appreciate it. But again, I will be live next week over on YouTube. So make sure that you get yourself a YouTube account. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. It will let you know that I will be live, especially if you hit that little notifications bell on my YouTube page. That is Danny Garola. Stampin' the Pink Barn is my YouTube page, just so you know. Okay, so for today, I am going to be sharing with you guys the beach day. If I can get myself together here. This is the Beach Day stamp set and dies. This is a huge die set. Beautiful, beautiful cards that can be created with this. It's really, really fun because you can create this really neat wave, and I will have, I will show you a card that we're going to be creating using that. Also, these images are perfect if you want to get the hang of learning your coloring technique. These are open images, so you can color all those details in. Same with the little surfboard. You get a little sand castle and some little shells in the sand. You get 4 different sentiments: sending sunshine your way, wishing you a beautiful day, happy birthday, and enjoy today. So some really cute little sentiments on that just for your everyday average cards. And then this wonderful buildable die set, which we're going to be making 3 different cards today that is going to be showing you quite a bit of these little accents in this. So let's go ahead and get started. These are the 3 cards that we're going to be making. So I went with more of the silhouette look. I really liked the way these kind of all flowed together to share with you. It's still using a lot of the die images to really kind of show off these different elements of this card, of these die sets and stamp sets. But I just really liked the whole silhouette look of that, that kind of beach scene. And then we created some of the sky behind it. So when you place an order with me this week, this is the kit that will be coming to you. It is enough of your goodies to go ahead and make all 3 of those cards. Now, I will let you know that I do not do any stamping for you. That is against my Stampin' Up! Policies, but I do give you all the little die cut pieces that you're going to need. I will be placing anything that goes in the inside of your card. I will be tucking it behind your card base. Your card base is going to be your biggest piece in your kit. Now, with these pieces that are 11 by 4 1/4, I will fold those in half for you, those card bases, just because I don't have envelopes that are this long. So just know that they will come already pre-folded for you. But all of your little pieces will be in there. Everything for the front of your card is going to be on the front of your card base. Anything that goes on the inside is going to be tucked behind your card base. Okay, so just to show you. And tonight I am going to be using a different color on that 3rd card, just because there's so many different variations that we can do on this. And I just really want to show you guys the differences with that. I did forget to grab this stamp set that I need to get, and I need to grab this right up here. Okay. I forgot 2 very important pieces, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. So for my first card, where are all my pieces? There we go. So for my first card, my base is going to be basic black. This is 11 by 4 1/4, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. So we're gonna set that aside. Now for this technique, on this little circle back here, it is called the floating circle or something like that. It has a name, but I'm going to show you guys the technique, how to do this. This is lifted up off the card. So it is really, really cool to make a sunset with these different colors. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So my colors that I have chosen, so I have grabbed a piece of photocopy paper. That is what I'm going to be sticking all my strips to when I go to cut this circle. So that is just photocopy paper, nothing fancy. It can just be a scrap of something that you have. So the colors that I have chose are Bubble Bath, Calypso Coral, Lemon Lolly, and Flirty Flamingo, okay? And let me show you the order that they're going to go in. We're gonna do Calypso Coral, Flirty Flamingo, Bubble Bath, and then Lemon Lolly. I'm also going to need my blends. So I'm going to need my dark Lemon Lolly, my dark Bubble Bath, my dark Flirty Flamingo, and my dark Calypso Coral, okay? So we're gonna need those that are going to coordinate with my paper. Now what I need to do is I need to cut some strips of this paper first. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut little strips that are about 3/8. So if you look at your trimmer, that's 2 little tick marks on the left-hand side if you're looking at the half mark. So I'm gonna do about, what did I say, 3/8? Yeah, let's do 3/8. That'll work. So it's not quite a half. So it's kind of the longer mark in between your quarter and your half, which is your 3/8. So I'm gonna cut 2 of those in my Calypso. Okay, then we're gonna get Flirty Flamingo, both the same size. And these don't have to be precise. You can cut different sizes, a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. You do it how you want it. Just, I wouldn't go any bigger than 3/8. And I definitely wouldn't go any smaller than 1/4. So I guess there's not a whole heck of a lot of wiggle room, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, there's our lemon lolly. So there are all of our little strips. I'm done with that. Then what I need to do is I need to bring these out. Get them out of this pile here. Okay, then taking my dark of each one of these, I'm just going to add my dark ink over the top of one strip, like so. Give that some time to dry. Move that aside. Let's do our Flirty Flamingo. And as you can see, I'm not being fancy or precise about anything. I'm just adding some darker color to that. Okay, let's do Bubble Bath. And this is just to kind of add an extra like depth to these colors. Okay, dark lemon lolly. Like so. Okay, there's that. So now what I want to do with my copy paper here is I'm going to grab my Stylish Shapes dies, and with my biggest circle, I'm going to set that aside because that's what we're going to need once we get these all adhered to here. Where is my... So I can, where is my tape runner? Ugh. Well, I did have my seal and now I don't know where I put it, but this will work. We'll just use glue. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna use tear and tape. I would typically use my seal, my runner. Let me see if I can find my mom's. Really quick because I don't know. I thought mine was in my little tote over here and I see that it's not. But I'm just gonna go with tear and tape just because it's what I have and I don't know where her things are. So I'm just gonna take a piece of tear and tape and just run that across there. I'm gonna do another one. Okay, like that. I'm going to pull these off of here. Well, and it looks like okay, just like that. And now I'm going to turn this to the side, and I'm just, actually I need to add one more strip down here. Just for these longer pieces. Okay, then I'm going to start taking my strips and just start adding those to my paper, like so. Then I'm going to do my next one. And you can add whatever amount of space you want in between your colors. I just do like a little tiny white line in between there. Then I'm gonna add my Flirty Flamingo, like that. And then my colored on Flirty Flamingo. Okay, then we're gonna do Bubble Bath. And then my darker Bubble Bath. My Lemon Lolly. Okay, like that. And then I need to add just a little line of glue right here, just because I didn't make that super long. But you're only gonna grab just a little bit of this darker Lemon Lolly anyways. So then once all those are on there, you're going to grab, see how you don't get a whole heck of a lot of those two top ones. So you'll have plenty of space. Now these are, the shortest little piece is 4 inches. So my Lemon Lolly is 4 inches, but these ones are probably about 5 inches. So you don't need to go real crazy on length when you're doing these. Okay, I'm going to grab my embossing machine here. And we're gonna go ahead and die cut this circle out. Hello, Jamie. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay that down there. Congratulations, I see that you are having a little grandson. That was so cute, the gender reveal that you guys did. Okay, so just like that, take that circle, line it up wherever you like on those strips. Okay, and then if you have any of that adhesive hanging over, it will stick to your plate, but not crazy. Okay, and then you're probably gonna lose all your little ends that didn't have any adhesive on it, which is fine. And then I just go ahead and toss that. You don't really need it. This is the most important part that you need right here. That is now has all your different colors on it. See, you'll find these little things, they're gonna wind up popping out off your paper. Okay, so you're gonna set that aside. We also need a piece of 4 by 5 1/4. This is my white piece. This will then get set on here, but we're gonna pop that up. We're gonna give that some dimension. So let's go ahead and adhere this down. So see, once you get those, they really look like a sunset. Once we get this all put together, it's all gonna look like that is the sun sky going down behind the silhouette that we're going to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some dimensionals, get this popped up. Like that. It was very eager to go onto my paper. I'm just not quite ready yet. Okay, so watching this side and this side, I'm going to try to get that pretty straight on there. Okay, like so. What am I hitting behind me? Well, let me roll. There we go. All right, so that I'm going to set aside. So with a scrap of black, we are going to die cut using our dies here. We're going to die cut a, it's roughly about an inch thick of black. We're gonna run our waves over that. When we do, we're gonna get a little piece that looks just like so. I'm gonna get all these out, get my little pieces out. This is going to go right over the top of this. So I need to cut that down because I only want it the width of my white paper, which is 4 inches. So I'm going to just cut a little piece of that off on the side. That is at 4 1/4 there. So that's gonna go across there. And I like that it has the little open waves through it so you can kind of see that white. It's really pretty. Then we're going to take both of our palm leaves here, cut those out, one of each. Then we have the little palm stem here. We're going to cut that out. I cut these out ahead of time just because it would take us all night long if you were to sit here and watch me cut every one of these pieces out. You guys know how to die cut, so your pieces will come in a little baggie like this. I will provide those for you. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take our little palm tree here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay that one down. We're going to use a mini glue dot. And then I will just align that like so. Then I've got my little palm stem right here, or my tree trunk, I guess I should say. And then I have taken just the bird die without stamping it. Now these do have coordinating stamps like the bird if you did it on white, which I will be doing on another card. But I have just taken the die and cut out the bird twice. Like so and like so. And then I have taken the little grass piece right here and I've cut that out twice. So let's go ahead and take a mini glue dot and get our palm tree put together here. Oh, there's like something caught in my throat. I hate that. Okay, I'm gonna take and kind of just turn that just like that on there. Cute. Then I'm just gonna put a little dab of glue on my palm tree. And then we will take this and just put that towards the top of that. Okay, there's my palm tree. Okay, before I get going any further, I want to cut off a little 1/4 inch of this to make it 4 inches. And then I want to, so on the bottom of this down here, I want it to look like this is water. So I have brought in my balmy blue, and I'm going to use the Sending Sunshine Your Way. That. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp my sentiment first, because then that'll let me know my placement of my my little waves. So I'm going to center that and stamp that just like that. And then now I can take my little waves here, and I'm going to put some of our black dimensionals along the bottom here. Put one there, one over there, and I am using the mini ones. So when you buy the dimensionals in the black, you're going to get both combos of the large black dimensionals and the minis in your kit, in your little package. Not like with the white ones where you have to buy the minis and the large separate. Okay, I'm going to take that off of there now. And then I'm just going to place this right above, like that. Ooh, that's pretty crooked, so don't push it too hard down. There we go, that's straighter. Okay, then with my little palm tree here, I'm just going to place this over here, and I'm going to adhere that down with a, I was thinking with a mini glue dot, but I think I need to add a little bit of glue. So I'm just going to add glue right up here and down here at the bottom. And I'm going to place this right like so on my palm tree, or on my circle. Give that a second to dry. Then I'm going to take my little pieces of the silhouette of grass, and I'm going to adhere this first one down, and then I'm going to use a mini glue dot, or I mean, yeah, a mini glue dot for the next one to kind of just lift it a little bit. So this one is going to go right there, like so. And then I'm going to roll up a mini glue dot like a little taco. And grab that. And then that one is going to come right over here, just like so. Then we are going to grab my little birds. This one, I'm going to place right up here. And then taking another little glue dot, rolling it like a taco. I'm going to place it right over here, just like that. So there is our sky looking silhouette with our different little elements here that it makes look like a tropical setting in the sunset with all that beautiful black little die cut pieces. I just love this card. Let's do the inside. I'm trying to think. I think I might, what do I want to do for the inside? I was thinking I could actually cut a, where's my stamp set? We could, sending sunshine your way, wishing you a beautiful day. I like that, so we're gonna stamp that. Wishing you a beautiful day. On the inside of this. What I was thinking is we could take, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go like this. I'm going to take little strips. Now, this is going to be like 1/8 of an inch, little strips of my different colors. There's lemon. Here is Flirty Flamingo, Bubble Bath, and then our Calypso Coral. Okay, like that. Now, just to add some color to the inside of this card, since we've got such beautiful colors on the outside, I am just going to get my glue booger off of there because we don't need that. I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on here like so. Then I'm going to take my lemon lolly and add it right towards the bottom. And these are gonna be a little bit longer than my base, so I can cut those off. Then I need Bubble Bath. Then I need my Flirty Flamingo. And then Calypso Coral. Oops, I don't think I have enough glue up there. Okay, now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut off the excess of those. Hello, Patty. I start at 5 o'clock our time right now, so because right now we're on Pacific time. So 5 o'clock is when I start. I think it just works so much better for me. It's still bright outside. I'm not trying to do it too late when I'm needing to, you know, worry about feeding people and all that kind of stuff. Even though today my husband brought home pizza. He had a dentist appointment this morning, so he knew that it was Monday nights, since I do my video, he knows that I either cook earlier, like I do a Instapot meal or something like that. And then he can, you know, feed my daughter and everything that needs to be done. Or if he has to work that day, he'll normally just grab something. So today he was at the dentist because he took today off too, since he knew that he was going to get in late last night and he wasn't going to want to go back to work today. I mean, he really doesn't want to go back to work ever, but that's not an option. So he was just saying, he goes, you know, I think I'm just going to stop and get a pizza. I was like, all right, you do that. It's his dinner night. He can pick what he wants. I am going to take this bird just because I love this little bird, because it just looks kind of like we need something else in here. Okay, so I'm just going to take this little bird. And oh, beautiful. That's what it needed. Just to add a little bit of that. You could actually come in with the little sandcastle and do a sandcastle over here. You could take the little pigeon that's standing. Actually, I'm going to do that because I just can't stop. Just can't stop. I know, don't quit my day job, right? Okay, we're going to take this little bird just because we can. We're gonna stand it like it's standing right on that. Bingo. Cute as can be. Love it. Okay, we're gonna place that in the inside of our card here. So we are in the middle of getting our RV packed up. I told you guys the end of June, we're going to be heading up to northern Arizona to go for a week camping trip. I'm so excited to finally get this big beast out on the road. Yes, Kay, thank you for telling Patty that. Yep, I will be starting up on YouTube next week. I will try to remember at the end of this video to state that again, just for everybody who's come in later. So there is card number 1. I think it is such a beautiful card. I think it really kind of grabs that whole sunset with that. Oh, it just, my mom actually told me that her and the neighbor, they have already made plans to go to Hawaii next year in 2025. So, I was like, oh my gosh, when I was making these cards, I kept sending her the ones that I would make. I was like, look at this, look at that. I'm like, does it remind you of Hawaii? So it just kind of has that tropical Hawaii vibe, I thought. Kind of got me in the mood for being on the beach with the palm trees. And yeah, you know, you can get lost in La La Land. And then it was so funny because it got me totally in that mood. So there's a show on BritBox. I really like British shows and that kind of stuff. And it's called Death in Paradise, I believe it was what it's called. And it's got a ton of seasons of this show. But he's a detective and he's on an island. And it's just so tropical and cool. So I was totally in that vibe when I was making these cards. All right, so that is card number 1. Let's go ahead and get to card number 2. Okay, so for card number 2, I am bringing in an element that we don't sell anymore. I know, shame on me, but I couldn't resist. I'm sure a lot of you probably already have these. These are the artistic mix decorative masks. I don't know why they took them away from us, number 1. So it's kind of my wishful thinking that they would just come back. But we do have a stamp set that is called, if you don't have this and you still want this kind of a look, in the catalog, we do have a background stamp that would achieve pretty close to this same look that I'm going for, if I could find this stamp now. Oh, there they are. So right here This is called the Sketched Plaid stamp set. So this is a full oh, there it is right there. That's actually showing it. It is a full stamp set that would do the same thing. All you would have to do is ink this up in the Summer Splash, which is the main color that I'm using, and just stamp that on your base, and that would give you pretty much the same look that I'm kind of going for with this. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so I'm bringing in Summer Splash. I am going to be taking my card base. This is Summer Splash. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I need my bone folder here. Now this is going to be landscape style. So I'm just going to take this decorative mask and just lay this on here. I'm just going to, whoops, well, not on my card though. Just the mask. Take that off. Use another piece down over here towards this corner. I think I'm gonna use another piece just for good measure to make sure it really stays in place like so. Okay, then I'm gonna use my blending brush and I'm just going to come up here, get some ink off on my glass mat, and holding this in place, I'm just going to do this upper corner. Now, the only thing that's going to be different with you if you do use that plaid stamp is you can always apply ink to just the top and the bottom corner of it and still achieve kind of this same look. I don't have that stamp set, otherwise I would show you exactly what I was talking about, but so now I'm just doing the upper corner and the lower corner. Now it doesn't matter which side you do. Okay, and I know you can't really see much right now, but you'll really see what I'm doing here when I move this mask. Okay, so let me get my little tape pieces off here. Okay, like that, and look at there. You would have never known that, huh? Until I move that, then you can really see that that mask has really done a lot to your card. Okay, so now with that being said, I need to grab a piece of white. We need a basic white. I also have brought in, this is our, now this would be, if you go with getting that starter kit right now, you're gonna get this paper free in your starter kit with that in color collection. So this is the 2024-2026 in color designer series paper. I am using the piece of Summer Splash that has the flowers are like those leaf print on one side and then the stripes on the other. Now what I've done is I've cut out 2 of my surfboards in that paper. So I'm doing one with stripes and one with flowers. Then I have done one in complete black. I have done my palm tree, and I am missing the stem, which I don't know how it got out of my little baggie. My palm tree trunk there. And then I have 3 of those little grass pieces. I also need a scrap of the Summer Splash, and then I need a pretty big scrap of white. Now what I'm gonna do with this white is I am going to take let me move all this stuff out of the way so I don't wind up screwing anything up. I'm gonna bring this in. Okay, and at first what I'm going to do is I am bringing in, these are called the deckled circle dies. these come with a lot of dies. There are 14 different size circles here. So I am using, let me see if I get the right one. Oh, that was perfect. I grabbed the right one right off bat. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7th circle. Yep, the 7th circle is what I'm using. And that is 7th from the smaller. Okay, I'm gonna lay that on here and I'm just going to place that more towards the top because I am going to be using all this other scrap down here. So I want to utilize as much of my scrap of white as possible. Okay, so there is that white piece. That is actually going to go right on there. Then I need to do some stamping on my white piece now. So let me grab out my stamp set here. So I'm going to need this bird, and we need the little chair. So I'm gonna actually move this little tiny bird to this little block here. And I am going to be using that little Adirondack chair, your little beach chair. Okay. And I need black ink. So I'm just going to stamp this bird over here, this little bird right down here. And see, with this scrap, you can really get quite a bit out of this. Okay, and then I'm just going to stamp that chair right like so. Hello, Melanie. Okay, so now I'm going to cut off, I think I need a, let me see what size I used this at. I think that was a 1/2 inch piece that I cut. Nope, 3/4. Okay, so then I need to take my trimmer and I need to cut off 3/4 inch down here of this. We're going to die cut all 3 of those elements. I'm going to grab my other long block here and I'm going to grab the sentiment Happy Birthday. Thank you, Melanie, for liking and sharing. Okay, I'm going to take Memento Black and I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday on here. Now, technically, I don't need the whole word Happy Birthday on here. I only need happy. But since I already have this all inked up, I'm just gonna go for it. So there is my happy. Then on this piece right here, oh no, see, you guys are dealing with all these crazy storms. I'm so sorry to hear that, Kim. You take care, keep us informed, and let us know that you're okay. Because golly, my heart goes out to all of you who are dealing with these ridiculous storms. Okay, now I'm going to take Birthday and I'm just going to stamp it on here. And I know I do have the happy on there, but I'm going to cut that off so that is okay. Yes, definitely conserve all your phone, all that kind of stuff, especially going through this, because like I was saying, I was just watching that Texas went through that big storm and they still, in certain areas, they still don't have any power. And so, yeah, definitely conserve all the, I use Summer Splash for this one. So definitely, you know, save that phone energy. Okay, so I'm just cutting this birthday out, and I am being pretty close to the edges on this. So the last one that I did, this one is a little bit wider. This is 3/4. This is, I don't think I'm gonna get it down to a half, but it is probably about 5/8. Yeah, that looks about right, what I have there, 5/8. So I'm just cutting this down just where it fits that happy birthday on there. And then this one, I'm gonna cut the happy off. Okay, so there's my happy and there's my birthday. I could probably cut that birthday down just a little bit more, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna leave it. We're gonna call it good. Trying to get a little crazy there. Okay, I'm gonna bring in my machine again. And on these little, my birds and my chair, I need to get the coordinating dies over here. So there's my chair. Place that right there. I have my flying bird here. I know, Melanie, the only kind of weather issue we're dealing with is just heat. And I mean, that's something we could, you know, as long as we have a place to go, we can stay out of the heat. But golly, these people dealing with these tornadoes and everything, it's just crazy. Hello, Vicky. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and cut those. Okay, here's my little chair. Here's my standing bird, and here is my flying bird. Okay, there's that. Here's my chair. And then my little standing bird here. If I don't put those back where they go, there's so many dies on here that I don't have space for them if I don't put them back exactly how they go. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get these all put together here. I'm going to do that same kind of way that I did on that palm tree. Take this, put a little dot of glue up here. Oh yes, there are so many like ways to use this set. This set is so gorgeous. I love it. I've been having so much fun. And like I said, this time I wound up doing all these silhouette cards. Okay, so my circle is gonna go right up over here. That's going to get adhered straight down onto my card. Okay, like so. So I'm just placing that pretty close over here. Bring it down just a bit. Okay, like that. My palm tree is going to go right up over here, so I'm just going to put some glue on that. Okay, I'm gonna put one of these little grass down over here. Right like that. My chair is going to go right here, but let's grab these little surfboards. So I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on the black surfboard, put the little floral one right next to it. Then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to pop it kind of right up on the side of it, but I'm going to fan it just a little bit further out. Where it's not sitting so on top of those, where it's just barely kind of touching the black board, so you can still see kind of the look that I'm going for there. Like that. That is then going to go right there. What I'm going to do is glue those down. Just like that. Push those down. Now with my little black, where did I put my minis? There they are. So with one of these, it's just gonna go straight down. If I can hang on to them. My hands do not want to work today. Okay, that's gonna go right there. My chair, I'm gonna actually put a, no, I think I'm gonna glue it down. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna glue it down too. It's gonna go right there. Like so. My little bird is going to stand right at the top of that chair, like it's sitting on the back of the, on the top of the chair. He's just chilling out, watching the scenery, checking out the girls, checking out the babes, you know what it's like when it's at the beach. Seeing who has the cutest bikini, I guess. I don't know. It sure ain't me, I'll tell you that much. Okay, I'm gonna take this one, and this one I'm gonna pop up right over here. And then, now we're gonna take this little bird, our little flying guy. Our flying guy is gonna go right up there. He's just swooping in to say hi. Then my happy birthday, we're going to take a dimensional and put on the back of that. That is going to go right up here. I'm just gonna set that there. I don't want to push it down too far until I make sure my placement is correct. There we go. Push that down now. Then on the happy birthday, the birthday part, also when I was making these cards, I was thinking of Miss Peggy, because Peggy's a beach dweller and loves the beach as well. So I thought, huh, these might be kind of cute for Peggy too. Okay, there we go. And now, geez Louise, I was really losing my mind when I was packing all my stuff, because I did not bring over the little embellishments. I forgot to add those to my... Thank God my mom has duplicates of everything. So I'm adding some of the Adhesive Facts Sparkle Gems. On this, and we are going to add one of the big ones, and I'm using the black ones. I'm going to put that one right up there, and then come in with a couple of these little smaller ones and add just like that to give it a little bit of bling bling. Okay, I think I'm gonna actually add this little on the inside. So let me cut my inside piece really quick. Since I didn't bring any innies over. By 4. I'm gonna go ahead and cut for the next card because I don't think I put one in that one either. So what I think I'm gonna do now is I am going to bring this, and I think I'm just going to place this right here, like so. Well, and then where did I, okay, here it is. And I think just on the bottom corner of this card, I'm going to just add some of this Summer Splash just to bring in a little bit more of that element to the inside of the card. Why not? Okay, that was my Summer Splash. Just like that, to give it just some of that look to the inside. Okay, we have happy birthday. We can say enjoy today, wishing you a beautiful day. I think, what do I want on there? Actually, you know what? I'm going to stamp this on here because I do want that. That's the little umbrella, because it goes perfect with our whole little theme outside here. Good and inky, and I'm going to just put that like so on the inside. And then I think wishing you a beautiful day is another great sentiment to add to a happy birthday. It's got that same font on the beautiful. And we'll just add a bird because why not? Because we can. Do we need to add a little bird? Nope, we'll leave it alone. All right, so there is the inside to this card. So let's add that in there. Well, I'm glad you guys are liking these cards. And a lot of you probably already have this set. So you can probably start getting right down to business and casing some of these cards. Some summer birthdays I'm sure you have coming up that would just cheer up anybody's day to, especially, like I said, those of you guys that are dealing with storms. You might want to cheer up someone with a bright and sunny card like this. So that is card number 2. Okay, card number 3. My other card, like I said, is going to look a little bit different from the one that I showed you guys in my graphic. And now I am losing my ribbon off of here. I guess I didn't secure it down. What is happening? Okay, so this is the card that I created and took a picture of, but like I said, I'm going to use a different background just to show you that there are so many different backgrounds you can use for this. This paper back here almost looks kind of stormy, like it's a stormy day on the beach, but then you've got the sunset. I just like the two colors together, but wait till you see with the one that I have chose to do today with you guys. So my base again is a 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5 of basic black. This time I have chose to use a piece of the, this is that new paper. This is called the Thoughtful Journey. It's also where I got this piece. It's in here as well. There are so many different choices that you can use with this paper. So if you have this paper pack, you could really have fun with this. This is the one that I've chose today. There's the other one. You could actually do any of these backgrounds like that. That blue would be really pretty on there. There's one that is the greens. That would be gorgeous. You've got a full Lost Lagoon back here. So yeah, lots of colors that you could make with this. That being said, I'm gonna kind of mix things up with your kits. So you might get this color, you might get this color, you might get Lost Lagoon. Yeah, it's just going to be kind of a toss-up. So you can see which ones you like and kind of get the idea. So that's gonna go right on there. That is 3 3/4 by 5. The next piece that I have is just a little strip here. That's what we're gonna do our sentiment. Then we have all of our little pieces. Again, I went ahead and already cut everything. So what we're going to need out of here, again, using all a big scrap of black, or not a big scrap, but scrap of black. I have done the little hut, which is right here. I've done the little piece that looks like a fence right here. The bottom, like stand, which is right, right here. I've done 2 birds. A little flag, and then 3 of those little grassy areas. Okay. Then I need to take a piece of white, and what I'm going to do with this white is move all these little things out of the way, and I'm going to grab, where did I put it? There it is. I think I used the 7th one again. Nope, I did not. I used the 6th. This one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the one that I cut for this. Okay, so I'm gonna move this, Ugh. Doing my arm weights today. We're gonna call today Arms Day. You would think my legs probably look like little chickens, but they don't, since they don't get any workout. Unfortunately, crafting is an Arms Day thing. Okay, there's that little circle that I need. Okay, now I need lemon lolly and I need pumpkin pie and I need 2 of my blenders. We're gonna need this scrap. We're gonna still do some other stamping on that, but for now, we are just going to focus in on this circle. So pumpkin, lemon. So I'm just gonna take the pumpkin first and get some ink on there and just kind of start taking it and swirling it towards the bottom. Like that. And then I'm gonna grab this one and we're gonna do the lemon lolly. And I'm gonna flip this around. Okay, just like that. And that is all I need for that little circle. So it goes really super quick. You can do it as intense or as light that you want it. It's your project. You're gonna make it how you want it, okay? If you wanna make a couple of these, you could take a bigger piece of your scrap and you can kind of go over it with your colors first and then die cut them if you wanna go that way. Okay, so I'm gonna set that right up there. I'm gonna bring this in and we're gonna go ahead and do our stamping now. So with my stamp set, I've almost used all the different images here. I'm gonna use that surfboard and we're gonna use that little tiny beach ball. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I've been watching I know I'm kind of hokey, but I've been watching Farmer Wants a Wife. I don't know if you guys watch that or not, but it's kind of cute. They kind of send in, these guys get to pick a bunch of girls. It's almost like The Bachelor or whatever like that, but it's all about these farmer guys who are trying to find wives. They live out on farms. One guy's in Colorado, another guy's in Florida. God, I'm trying to remember where the other 2 are from. Either way, so, you know, they live on these big farms. They're trying to find wives because where they live is pretty rural, so they just haven't been able to find girls. So this last week was the final one, and it was kind of cute. They're kind of, you know, you're just kind of rooting these guys on to find their one true love. But they're farmers and I just couldn't help myself but to watch it. All right, so the little bit of ink that I have left on here, I'm just gonna come in here and add ink to this surfboard like that. And then the yellow, or lemon lolly, I guess I should say, to get it precise. I want just a little bit more of that orange there. Okay. Like that. Okay, that's good. Then with my light lemon and my light pumpkin, I am going to take this and I'm just going to color in my little beach ball here. Now these are my Stampin' blends. You could do the coloring of these if you have your Stampin' Right. Those would work also. I always just tend to gravitate towards my Stampin' blends. Okay, so I've just done every other one in those two, light pumpkin and light lemon lolly. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cut these out since I have them here. So I need my surfboard die to place right on here. Surf's up, dude. It reminds me of that, what's that show? Nemo? I think it's Nemo. Isn't the guy's name Crush? The little turtle? He's like, yeah, man, come on, dude. Follow me to the surf. I don't know why I'm not getting that to stick. And it's funny because we actually just watched that movie. It was on Disney. I think either Saturday or Sunday it was on, because Disney always does a movie on the weekend. I don't know why I can't get this thing to stay on here. I don't think the ink would affect that, but maybe it is, and maybe that's why I'm having issues. Or maybe it's just me. Okay, don't move, don't sneeze, don't breathe. And I think that die shifted on that surfboard, but hopefully it'll be okay because it is going behind something. So we'll hope. It did shift, I can see that, but like I said, I think it'll still be okay. Okay, and then this little tiny die right here, this little circle. Where the heck did this go? See what I'm saying? If I don't pay attention, then I can't remember where everything went. I really don't think it went in there. Okay. I'm gonna hope that it goes right there. We're gonna make it work. Okay, so there are all my pieces. We are going to take this and we are going to cut it at the, before I get too crazy, I need it at the, I believe that was a 1/2 inch. Where did my ruler go? Yep. Okay, so we're gonna cut this little strip at a 1/2 inch. And then I need to cut it at the 4 1/4. And I'm going to stamp wishing you a beautiful day. And I'm just gonna stamp that right in the center of that. All right. We are going to flag the ends of that, but we'll do that as soon as we're done here. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this straight down. No, and the reason why I thought of Farmer Wants a Wife is because the one guy's in Florida and he sits with one of the girls like on the beach, and he's got like the little umbrella, and it just kind of reminded me of this little sunset kind of thing we got going on here. Okay, I'm gonna set that right there. I'm not gonna adhere anything yet because I really wanna get these pieces adhered together before I get too crazy into this. So using my little fence piece here, I'm just gonna add a little bit of adhesive to the end, and then I'm going to kind of prop that up behind my little post here. So it looks like that's the little ramp when you go up to the little lifeguard station. And then putting just glue on these two little ends. We're going to adhere that like that and like that. Kind of straighten that up a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Isn't that cute? Looks like a little lifeguard post. Okay, we're going to add that on here. Then our little flag. I'll tuck behind there once we get going. I do want to take this little twiggy grass looking image, holding this on here like so. I do want to take this grass and just kind of stamp it a couple of times, kind of behind where we think some of this would be kind of underneath, just like that. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and add some glue across this and up here. And then I'm just going to stick this right on here. Kind of coming down a little bit on the sides. Like that. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this little piece here. I want that to kind of stay down just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. All right, then I'm going to place this on my card. Okay, that's good. Getting that centered. Okay, my little flag is gonna come next. That's gonna go right up here on the top of my little station. And I'm going to take my surfboard. We're gonna pop that up, but first I want to flag the ends of my little sentiment piece. And you know what's kind of crazy is I think I kind of like it on the, what color is this? Is this Blackberry Bliss? Oh no, that is our new Petunia Pop, I believe. Unless it's Blackberry Bliss, but I don't think it's dark enough to be Blackberry Bliss. This color back here, maybe it is. But anyways, I'll show you both of the cards sitting next to each other so you can see which one you like better, or maybe you like them equally. But I kind of dig it on this purplish color. Okay, there's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back of that. But I'm not gonna take the backing off of that yet. I'm going to hold that so I can place it. I'm going to take my Baker's Twine Essential Pack, and with the black, I'm going to tie a bow. Just like that. We're gonna cut that off. Okay, set that there. I'm gonna take my little surfboard, put a dimensional on that. Set that right like so. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the backing off these. I'm gonna grab my couple of my little grasses here, place one right down here, take another little one. Kind of place it just a little bit lower, just so it's kind of overlapping the other one. And then grab this one. And this one is going to go at the base of my little ramp here, like that. I need this one to go up just a little bit higher. Okay, keep everything kind of straight there. I'm going to take my bow now with a mini glue dot, roll it like a taco. Place it on the back of here. Just gonna place that right like that, kind of towards the bottom of that. With a mini glue dot on the back of my little beach ball. Where did my mini glue dots go? There's the big ones. You know what, heck with that. I'm just gonna use a little black one because I don't know where the white ones are. Don't tell. Okay, that's gonna go right like so on the side of my surfboard. Okay, now we could add our little sentiment here, just like so. Slide that all the way over where it's touching both of the ends. Get my bow out of the way here. Hopefully you guys aren't getting my head setting in this. Okay, just like bingo, bango, straight on there. Perfect. Move my little beach ball down a little bit. There we go. Voila. Throw my bow on there. Okay, we need to put our little birds on, and then we can move to the inside of this card. I'm gonna place this bird right here. This bird is gonna go right here. Aw, that's so nice, Kay, that you like them. I know, they are hard to choose, right? Okay, let's get the inside piece for this card. Now, I think what I might do is I think I might grab a strip of this. Oops, that one's not quite long enough. So let me grab this here. I'm going to cut that. To 1/2 inch. And then I'm gonna go to the 4. Okay, we're gonna place that on the bottom. And then I think what I might do is I think I might put a surfboard in here. And we could say happy birthday, wishing you a beautiful day. We could say sending sunshine your way. I think that might kind of be cute. Where did my surfboard go? I need my surfboard. I do need to clean off this since it did have our blue ink on it. I might as well clean that too since we've got it. So let's do a surfboard. Maybe coming out over here. Okay, let's do our sentiment. We could do no. We could do a bird. Kind of really digging this bird, to be honest with you. Bird really just kind of does something for it. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. We're gonna go ahead and add that to the inside of our card. And then I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna bring that other one over and let you guys see which one you like better, this more purpley hue, or do you like the blue? I think the other one's the pretty peacock. Okay, so there's that one. Or there's that one. Which one do you guys like better? Let me grab some embellishments and see. Now these ones I use the frosted, what are they called? The frosted dots, I think. And they're actually not adhesive. They come in a little shaker jar. But I'm going to bring in, I'm going to use the glossy dots on this one. I'm going to use the ones in the daffodil. See, you like the purple one best. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know, something with the pattern of this paper, I think I like the purple one better as well. I agree. Okay, let me grab some of these little dots, put that there. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I like it a lot. So let me grab all 3 of the cards that we made today. This just kind of just lets you see the 2 variations of the colors that you could choose to use. Like I said, there's the other colors in with that paper, if you have that paper, that you could make these in any. Now you're going to see this one on my blog, stampinthepinkbarn.com. You're going to see this blue one there. I will get a picture of this one and I will try to post it on there as well, just so you can kind of see the 2 differences. You know what I think I kind of like also is I like that I did this one a little bit darker with the backgrounds on that white. I think that really kind of pops too. This one is a little bit more subtle. I think this just kind of looks really good on that purple. I think I have to agree with you. So I'm going to bring in the other 2 that we made for tonight, so you can kind of just see how this whole set just needs to be purchased, because look at how beautiful these are. Can you totally imagine just sending these cards out to somebody and you're gonna get that phone call like, wow. And I really didn't have to do a lot. I pretty much used black paper on the majority of these to really give that silhouette look. This really kind of just went well with those little surfboards, because it just added, you know how surfboards always are kind of decorative? So I think those little surfboards just really look cute in that new designer series paper. I love the Summer Splash color. It just reminds me of more of that tropics. So thank you guys so much for coming in here and joining me tonight. I'm going to tell you guys one more time just to let you guys know I will no longer be live here on Facebook. I will be starting next Monday. I will be live on YouTube. So make sure that you find my page, find my channel over there, subscribe to it. Make sure you hit the little notification bell so you know when I am live. I will be making a post though that will have the link to my YouTube video when I go live. So I'll probably post it either like on a Saturday or like the Sunday or Saturday prior to my Monday. I will give you guys the, well, I'm pretty sure I probably won't do it as early as Saturday, but it'll probably be more on Sunday. I will give you guys the link to the actual video, because I can then set it all up and already have it ready to go. So then when I go live on Monday, all I have to do is kind of like you guys, just hit that same little link. I'll already have the video like ready to go. So it'll just be so much easier. No more downloading and trying to find the videos and all that kind of stuff. But again, I will make sure that I take that YouTube video and then share it over here on Facebook. If you don't have a YouTube account, it's free to create one. So I highly advise you guys to go over there. Make sure you get yourself a YouTube account before then, because I really want to hear you guys commenting. I love hearing what you guys have to say about the cards. So I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to get your cards submitted for mystery stamping over on Pink Barn Stampers. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. Please be safe during the crazy weather that is happening. I love you all. Take care. Kim, please be sure to keep me posted. I will be thinking about you as your weather is crazy there. Okay, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.